in terms of hypocrisy, I have never heard a more hypocritical story than I'm about to tell you now. And the star of this, the hypocrite in this story, is Penn Jillette. And this is a story I was so embarrassed about, I wanted to keep it quiet. Now I'm going to tell it on the big podcast.
Well, thank you.
We were at Just for Laughs, which is the big Montreal comedy festival.
Excellent.
Where all the big mucky mucks go, right? And I was backstage at this little theater in Montreal, and I don't remember everyone was there. It was certainly Richard Belzer, the Bells. Mm-hmm. It was certainly Stephen Wright, okay? Yeah. Stephen Wright, one of the funniest people in the world. Might have been Mike Armstrong, I don't know. And I kind of feel like Rick Overton might have been there. Okay. But also Provenza and also Teller. And we were all at one side of this long hallway, and they're talking. And Jerry Lewis was going to appear that night in one of these one-on-one talks.
Chat with the stars.
Yeah. And he was going to do that imaginary lozenge thing he does, when he gets all, when I was working with Dean. So we're backstage. And Richard Belzer is talking about how he knows Jerry Lewis and what a thrill it is to be around Jerry Lewis, how you get so excited and it's so terrific. And Belzer knows Jerry Lewis well. And Stephen Wright is talking about how Jerry Lewis, Jerry Lewis, and how it's going to be a big deal that Jerry Lewis is here and how it's amazing Jerry Lewis is here. And I start up. And I go, I'm so fucking sick of people talking about how great Jerry Lewis was. Yes, with Martin and Lewis, he was great for 3 years. And then afterwards, there's a few moments in the errand boy and the bellboy and the caddy. There's a few moments, well, the caddy was with Dean Martin, but you know what I mean? There's a few moments where he's okay. But this whole thing about him being a genius, he did all the drugs. He was just, the telethon, we're laughing at him, not with him. We're making heroes out of Fall Guys. He's just, I'm so sick of everybody carrying on about what a genius Jerry Lewis is when it was 3 years, 40 years ago that he was good. It's nothing. And I'm going on and on and on. And everybody around.
60 years ago?
Well, this is a while ago, right?
Yeah,
okay. He's never done anything good, and everybody's still talking about how great he is, and I'm just sick of it. He just did drugs, and he wasn't great, and, who cares? And I'm going on, and I kind of convert people. They're kind of going, I guess we're kind of stupid to fall all over him. And,
Sure.
And people are kind of not arguing with me, but not really stating stuff. So I'm carrying on. And right in the middle of, he's an asshole, he's a loser, he's a drug addict, the door opens at the other end of the hall. And it's a long ways away. It's 20 yards away. The door opens, right? And Jerry Lewis is there in the doorway, kind of lit by the light from outside. Oh. And he walks in. He walks in, and he sees me down the whole hall, and he does this Jerry Lewis thing, Penn and Teller, and I'm dangerously near you, and he moves across the whole hall.
The funniest thing he's done in 40 years.
Moves across, Penn and Teller, and I'm dangerously near you, and he moves across the hall, and he comes over to me and says, Penn, I've always wanted to meet you, and he sticks his hand out. And I begin crying. And I go, Mr. Lewis, I'm such a fan of yours. I just love everything you've done. When I was a child, I've been going into comedy. I can't believe how I feel meeting you. And I just hug him. And I won't let go of him. I'm just hugging him, and he's hugging me, and I go, in all of American comedy, of all the people, you're just like one of the greatest people I've ever seen, and I just love you so much. And Jerry's going, I've seen Bullshit, and I like that show very much, and I've seen your magic, and you guys are great. I'm going, not as great, just wonderful. You're just wonderful. It's so great. So great. And Teller, who has been nodding around all the time I've been carrying on in this, Teller says to him, Mr. Lewis, could you call my mom and dad and just tell them that you're talking to me? And Jerry goes, sure. And he goes, what about your mom and dad, Pat? And I go, my mom and dad have passed away. And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. And I go, oh, yeah, they would have loved me meeting you. It would have meant so much to them. It would have meant so much to them. Mom and Dad loved you, and they took me to see your movies, and I just love them all. And I just watched The Caddy again just a couple years ago, and you're so great, Jerry. I just love you. And he's on the phone to Philadelphia, and he's talking to tell his parents, and I'm going, it's so great.
So he's so sweet, he's kind.
And he's going, I'm with your fucking idiot son, he says to tell his mom, and tell his mom's laughing and laughing. When he says, I'm with your fucking idiot son, she's hysterical laughing. She thinks it's someone doing a Jerry impersonation, telling us on the phone. He goes, no, that was really Jerry. That was really, really Jerry. And she starts screaming, oh, my son's met Jerry Lewis. And I'm going, da-da-da-da-da. And I hug him again, and Jerry turns around and walks back out to do his rehearsal. And I'm still exuberant,
buoyant,
out of my mind, excited. And Jerry leaves the room.
Effervescent.
Jerry leaves the room. Leaves the hallway.
Yes.
Goes out on stage for his sound check. And I'm now looking down the hallway, and I now have behind me Stephen Wright, Belzer, Provenza, all that have witnessed everything, right? And I don't even think, I'm so out of it, I don't even think what's happened. And I kind of turn around to go, I just met Jerry Lewis. And they're all looking at me like they should be looking at me. They're all looking at me like I have seen pure evil, and its name is Penn Jillette. I have never seen such hypocrisy in my life. This man was using the lowest form of insult to insult this man. He comes into the room, and then he's crying and hugging him, and he didn't even finish the sentence of trashing Jerry Lewis before he went to the love of Jerry Lewis. And all that changed in the world was the door opening and him seeing Jerry Lewis. Nothing else changed. And I look over, and they're looking at me. It's even below disgust. It's like disgust and pity that this man has no inner core. He's just bring to the slob.
Spineless. He's
spineless and horrible and disgusting. And I turn around and I go, oh, I didn't know I was going to react like that. And they just go, were you doing a bit? And I go, no. And then one of them says, that's really you?